Hello and welcome to Hank's Place. We've been looking at the Church of Philadelphia found in Revelation 3 verses 3 to 13. Today we find those of the synagogue of Satan bowing down before the believers in Philadelphia. Well, what's that about? Well, these religious Jews there despise the Jewish Christians. They consider them traitors and enemies of God. So Jesus in this city of brotherly love will show those Jews who his real brothers are. In Zechariah 8:23, God indicated a day will come when others will say, "Let us go with you, for we have heard that God is with you," meaning that Jews would finally be recognized as God's people and be honored. But here Jesus reverses that and says the Jews will come and bow down to the church. Whoa! How did the Jews find themselves on the wrong side of this prophecy? Like anyone can, by rejecting Jesus. They had cut themselves off as a nation, effectively declaring that they were no longer God's people. Next, what about perseverance? Well, the good news as you read this is that Jesus has persevered and has overcome. We have nothing to prove. Notice as you do read it that it says the word of his perseverance. So keep on believing what Jesus has done for you. Now, some translations twist Jesus' grace-filled words into a spiritual test, saying you have to persevere, you have to endure. It's all about your perseverance and your endurance in order for you to be saved. But read the words for yourself, my friend. You'll see it says his perseverance. Now, if you start trying to persevere and endure on your own, you'll soon be looking for laws to keep. You'll become a legalist and you'll fail. Why not keep the word of his perseverance, like the Philadelphians? In other words, believe on Jesus and keep on believing. Now, the hour of testing coming upon the whole world, that's Judgment Day. It's a day of shaking. That's what the testing says, shaking. Now, to the Philadelphians, this will bring back anxious memories of earthquakes and of houses falling down, of them running out into the streets time and time again. So Jesus' words are a great encouragement to them. And for us too, for haven't we received a kingdom that cannot be shaken? That's Hebrews 12:28. The hour of testing, shaking, when Jesus returns, that's for the world, not for the church. We're in another kingdom. Then Jesus tells them to hold fast. That's an amazing expression, for Thyatira, the worst church of the bunch, and Philadelphia, the best church of the bunch, you might say, are both told to hold fast. So what do we gain from that? Well, holding fast to Jesus is always the way to live. It's always everyone's answer, my dear friend. Now, in closing, what about losing a crown? Well, that's not the crown of our salvation. Likely it means people. People? Well, I refer you to 1 Thessalonians, where Paul refers to them as his crown and his glory. It's 1 Thessalonians 2:19. So my friend, don't cave to the ungodliness that's parading around as correctness here in America. Keep on helping others to enter into the kingdom. Yes, retain your crown as they come alive.